Today is another Top Wednesday, and I am talking about the 10 series that I don't plan on reading. Let's just get to this. Now, number 10. This is the only one that I may rethink about reading. Just don't harass me about it, but it's The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I know, everyone and their mother has read this. My mom's read it, my best friend's read it, every member of her family's read it. My brother tried to watch the movies, but my brother and I agree that we just can't buy into the reality. That is something that is necessary for you to read something as crazy as Batman or something else. You have to be able to buy into the reality, and I can't get into it. Now, I might, down the road, later, when people aren't so Hunger Games. I'm so tired of it. It's never interested me, and every time it actually has interested me, it's because something that I heard I was wrong about. Completely wrong about. That's not good. That just doesn't make the series look good. So I've never gotten into it. Another series that I've been seeing a lot of and people are talking about is the Chaos Walking series by Patrick Ness. The Chaos Walking series, this is the knife of never letting go. It has never appealed to me. It is not the type of thing that would appeal to me. Everyone talks about it. A whole bunch of people have hauled it in the past 6 months or so since I've joined this crazy community of crazy people going crazy about books. Including this crazy person right here. But I can't. It's another one that I'm like, no. Actually, even more so than The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is because of fangirls, fanboys, 40-year-old people. Oy. But Chaos Walking, that's not something I plan on reading. Another series I've seen quite a bit is the John Cleaver series by Dan Wells. And this ties into another one that I'm just going to say it right now, is horror. I am not a horror fan. I don't like horror. I don't. The closest to horror that I've ever gotten is Anita Blake and Anne Bishop. Anne Bishop in the Black Jewel series, she has a book called Tangled Webs, and that is definitely horror, and it's why it's my least favorite of the books, and I only reread certain parts of it. I don't like that book because I don't like horror. And you may be like, well, have you tried it? Yes. I took a class called Fantasy, Sci-Fi, and Horror, where we studied the genres and we watched movies and people made movies. I was in the fantasy group, and I don't like horror. I don't like horror. This is another one that people are gonna be like, why? And that is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. I don't like assassins. To be honest, the closest to assassins that I will get is Naruto. If you don't know nothing about Naruto, Naruto is a shinobi ninja, and shinobi can be hired to do assassinations. That's the closest I've gotten. He's never done it. It's never happened. And I am almost completely up to date. I may be 1 or 2 chapters behind what's been released in Japan. That's how up to date I am. He's never done it. I don't think he ever will. It's just not something that I like in the slightest. So Throne of Glass, it hasn't interested me, and LA Knight read it and she said I hate the main character, and if LA Knight doesn't like it, you best believe that I'm not gonna like it pretty much, because the only time I ever liked something was in my last top 10, which I will post down below. And in that I state that someone told me that Aragon wasn't well written, and I disagreed. I got Raven to read Aragon, and book 3 we both detested. And she was right. He's not that good of a writer. Sorry if that offends you. I don't think he is, but if he's your favorite writer, I don't care. Go ahead and love on him. You make his day, not me. Throne of Glass has never interested me, but there is no doubt the new covers are beautiful. I just don't want to read the story. Going on the Assassins thing, number 5 is Night Angel by Brent Weeks. I haven't seen anyone talk about it, My brother and his friends are going gaga over it, and they all love it. And it does kind of sound like it might intrigue me, except it's about assassins and ninjas and probably lots of blood and gore and death and people dying. And that is what gets me. And so I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm not gonna read it. Going back to horror is the king of horror. The king of writing, honestly. Stephen King. I'm not reading him. If it has his name on it, I'm like, ooh, I know I won't like it. And yes, I've read Stephen King stuff before. I've had to, but I don't like it. There's no getting around that he produces more books than almost anyone else. And they're of great quality, but they are of a type that I don't like. The Dark Tower doesn't interest me, and then anything else is horror, and I'm like, no. And if he has another series, I think he might have another series that isn't Dark Tower, that isn't horror, but no, I'm done. Number 7 is Sweep by Kate Tiernan. Now, I've seen this at my local library all over the place. I've actually met and know a booktuber, Kirsten the Bookworm, video, her channel's down below, that she loves this series, but I don't. Sorry. Number 8 is Vampire Academy by Rachel Mead. This actually just hasn't appealed to me. I don't like Teen Wolf. I'm not interested in Teen Wolf. I'm not interested in Vampire Academy. Sorry. I know a lot of y'all love it, but it doesn't sound like I'd enjoy it. I don't think I would. So, not reading that. Number 9 is The Castor Chronicles by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stahl. This is Beautiful Creatures. It's never really interested me. And then we have Beautiful Darkness, which is considered one of the worst books ever written by tons of people. A lot of people detest that book. It doesn't sound like it fully recovers. No. And it's all about how she is gonna turn evil, and the whole premise, I don't like it at all. Number 10, if y'all know me, you should know what this is. It is 50 Shades of Grey. Everyone and their mother is obsessed with it, but I have a serious grudge against pornographic material, and that is, in written form, it's called erotica, and 50 Shades of Grey is erotica. I detest that this book is popular. I detest that it's being made into a movie. I detest that. I'm sorry. I have friends who've read it. You know what? If that's your thing, that's fine. Do not expect me to approve of it, because you're not getting it. If you want to do that, go on ahead. That is not my business. This is not about me saying you are a horrible person for reading it. I am not a cranky old southern lady who gets her knickers in a bunch over this kind of thing. I will not read this. I will never read it. I am not interested in it. I am not watching the movie. Do not expect anything about it. No. I seriously have a huge moral stance against pornographic material in any way, shape, or form. I am very much against that. It's why, if you haven't seen my series, I won't finish. It's a big reason why a lot of the books that is on here, a lot of them have that, and I'm not going there. And in case you missed me talking about Daughter of Smoke and Bone, I'll link that video down below too. I did not like that she was having sex outside of marriage with someone. I do have a moral stance against it. That is a big thing that knocks points off of a book. It will never go to 100% if I have that in there. And you may be going, well, don't you have a Batman comic next to you? Doesn't he do that? I don't approve of that either. I don't. And the closest I've ever seen is he kisses someone, and then it showed the night sky, and then it was the next day. So I really, really do not approve of it. I never have, and 50 Shades of Grey is not ever going to show up. No. Alright, so that is the top 10 book series that I will never read. Only one can be up for debate. Why? Hunger Games. Because there's nothing gory or pornographic about it. It's everywhere. Alright, there's a lot of thunder. I think some people are at my house, so I should probably go say hello to them. So I am signing off. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you agree with me on any of these, and even if you didn't, if you enjoyed it in the slightest, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't enjoy it, don't watch my videos. And most Fridays, I am posting a book review, and so subscribe for that. Good luck with your reading. Goodbye! It is Lorian. Thank you for joining me today. What am I saying? I sound like I'm talking about a funeral or something. Hey guys, it's Lorian. Thanks. Why'd I do that? This is the only one that I thunder. I believe this is... Yeah, this... Show my brain. Last video that I'll post down below. Not my last video. But he's never... Why did I say Now, I'm actually... I'm just trying to say like 4 words at once. There's thunder again. Thank you for interrupting me again. I have... I made a funny voice. I made a funny noise in my throat when I said that. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. And subscribe to see more on Friday. I will be posting... Hopefully, I will be posting either... And on most Friday...